We're going to hear from a couple of current Landmark students, but first, I'd like to have all Landmark College alumni present here tonight stand up. Let's see the alumni. Scout. Thank you very much. That's right, one of our trustees, an alumnus. Our very best proof that what we do works, our alumni success stories. We have two students with us tonight, Alicia Keating and Isaac Alum. And could you two come up? They're going to say a few words. Alicia and Isaac. Now, Alicia will go first. Alicia's from Massachusetts. She's in our Bachelor of Arts Liberal Studies program right now. She's currently a resident assistant. She works in our Landmark College Institute for Research and Training. She wants to pursue a career in biomedicine. She's a really wonderful student, wonderful citizen at the college. I've known her for a few years. And she knows that my wife and I have two great kids and one other kid. So when I asked her to be a babysitter, she said she didn't have a car at the college, and I didn't believe her. At any rate, Isaac from Queens, New York, in a computer science major at the college. He's in his 4th semester. Wonderful young man. Starting point guard for the Landmark College basketball team. He's currently a resident assistant. So Alicia, why don't you go first and say a few words for everyone?
Hello, my name's Alicia. I'm 21 years old. This is my 6th semester at Landmark College. I wasn't diagnosed with a learning disability until my senior year in high school. And even when I was, it didn't feel specific enough for me to understand what that meant and what was wrong. Everyone I told sort of treated it like it was an excuse, like I just didn't want to do the work. I went through a lot of stigma that people with learning disabilities were simply lazy, that they just didn't want to do anything. My choice to come to Landmark was fairly simple. If I hadn't succeeded in public high school, why would I succeed in public college? So I visited the campus and I was instantly sold on the school. I love Putney, I love Vermont, that was it. But the only problem was the price, as it usually is. The hardest part for being at Landmark for me quickly became that I was completely aware my mom was taking money out of her retirement account to pay for me to go to this school. So I made it through my 1st semester. I got a merit scholarship. I could come back. We could scrounge by. And that semester was really tough for me because of the financial aspect of it, but also because I was really being challenged academically. But I knew, this is where I need to be. They're giving me these supports. They're teaching me these things. I know how to take notes now. This is where I need to be. So I came back, and at this point, I was just desperate to help my mom. So I applied for jobs. I applied for my first position on campus was with the Landmark College Institute of Research and Training, which we call LCIRT. I was their summer intern for one summer, and then I came back in the fall, and I was asked to work for institutional advancement and then campus ambassadors, and then by the spring of 2014, I had 4 on-campus jobs. I had 5 academic classes, and I was just completely overwhelmed. But I could be there. That was the only way that I could be there financially, if I took all of these jobs. And it was really, really helpful to have scholarships, and now I'm getting more and more scholarships. And this past semester, I was able to cut my workload down to 2 jobs. So instead of, frantically running around like a chicken with my head cut off and not being able to eat and sleep right now, I have a healthy lifestyle, and I can focus more on my academics, and I can, really think about my research position with LCIRT, and I can really, make an impact on the students that I interact with in residential life. And Landmark has really taught me more professional skills and also academic skills than anything else I could possibly imagine, because they're so focused on you as an individual, not necessarily your diagnosis, not necessarily you as a student, but you in all of your life. So now I have 2 jobs on campus. I have a research assistant position with LCIRT, and I'm a resident assistant. Now I can finally, have enough time to do my classes. I only have to work about 20 hours a week minimum, but it's reasonable. I can handle that. I graduated this past December with an Associate's in Liberal Studies, magna cum laude, with Phi Theta Kappa. And scholarships made that possible for me. I wouldn't have been there past semester 1 if I wasn't able to make scholarship money. I wouldn't have even gotten the jobs because I wouldn't be there. My goal is to go into neuroscience. I'd like to go from the bachelor's at Landmark to doctor in neuroscience. And I think that with my research in neuroscience through ELSER, that will be a possibility for me that I wouldn't have had otherwise. So I'd like to thank you all for coming here, for being willing and being open to donating and investing in our futures, because this isn't just a donation where you give the money and you have no idea where it goes. You see it through us. You see our stories, and you're probably going to see me in, 10, 20 years, doing neuroscience, doing research, doing benefiting communities. So thank you, and Isaac.
Hello, everyone. My name is Isaac Alam. I'm 21 years old from Queens, New York. And just want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Appreciate it. My journey started just like every other high school kid. I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do after high school. Inside of me, I had a goal. I knew that, a regular community college classroom setting was not going to be successful for me. And I knew that college was something that I really wanted to do because me and my family, we come from public housing. And where I'm from, nobody goes to college. All my friends, nobody went to college, just having regular jobs and, doing nothing. And I come from a tough neighborhood in New York. And just being a role model, having that honor to do something greater, I had something in me. And I just wanted to do something greater. I wanted to take my life to the next step. But, I needed a specific amount of funds to be able to go to college. So my guidance counselor, she told me about Landmark. She knew about my learning disabilities, and she knew I wouldn't be able to succeed in a regular classroom setting. And I knew my strengths and weaknesses, and I knew that I needed to go to a school that would help me, and so I can benefit off of, how I learn and stuff like that. So my guidance counselor in high school told me about Landmark College, and I applied, and I got my financial aid package, and me and my mother, we looked at the financial aid package, and we was like, it's nice I got accepted, but these numbers are too high. Like, I can't afford to go to college. Like, this is crazy. I was gonna end up just trying to go to community college or just end up working like everyone else in my neighborhood. But I knew I needed something greater. So me and my mother, we went up to Landmark, and we sat down with financial aid, and we said, I have good grades. Is there anything that you can do to help my situation, to help me be able to go to college? And they said, yeah, we'll see what we can do, and we'll notify you when we send out the next financial aid package. And every day, like when we went back home, every day we would call Landmark and say, did you send out the new financial aid package? Did you send it out yet? We just bug them and call them every day because they said they were going to do something, but we really wanted to know what was going to happen because that would be me moving forward. So a couple of weeks, we got the new financial aid package, and I got a full scholarship from the Johnson Foundation. I got a full scholarship. Thank you. And that right there was the only way I was gonna go to college like Landmark. It was either a full ride or nothing for me. But I was blessed, and I appreciate this award that was given to me, the scholarship that was given to me, because that truly changed my life. significantly. You know, my life did a full 360 because of that. I was able to, like now I'm able to actually go to college, and you know, I'm blessed with a full scholarship. So with that being said, you know, like giving your money to any other company, like you never know like what's gonna happen. But if you actually donate and fund people like me who are in a situation similar to me, you can actually see the progression, like where your funds are going, where your money is going. You know, I'm here standing in front of you today saying that any help truly makes a difference, because if it wasn't for that full scholarship and that full award I was given, I would not be able to go to college, and my life would truly be different. So I appreciate everything. I appreciate everything I was given. So that's my story. Thank you.